Hello and welcome. I'm your host Elizibar. This is Black Hops, Volume 3. Sorry, I just whacked my headset on the way to putting my hand over here. Don't ask how it happened. Things get crazy when you're reading comic books. Things get absolutely crazy when you read a lot of comic books. Cool looking cover, huh? It's got a nice little reflectivity. It's not holographic like the Common America cover is, but it's pretty cool. The art in the whole book is nice, of course. Every bit of art. And we're just going to flip over to the digital here. Look at that. It's the digital. It's not as weirdly shiny as the other book, as the actual physical. That's okay. It also has crowdfunded edition stamped on the crate, which the original did not have. That's okay. So I read this to prepare for the review in the physical, and I get here in the digital, and I find the same issue with the pages not wanting to load. I don't know if there's something wrong with my computer or what, but this certainly does not give me a good digital experience. Page 2 kind of wraps up all the characters that we're going to see. Of course, you have USAGI, you got its handler, Apex Moth. Thank you, Tex. I was going to be like Moth Guy, which is a bad name. Yeah, we're looking for that Moth Guy. Hair Trigger, which I believe she is the title character of this, right? No, it was Volume 2 that was named Hair Trigger. Volume 3 is, and let's flip back to the Elgato for a second. Look at the spine. Apocalypse Now. That's right. That's where we're at in our lives. And of course, you got Patriotter and Rigotortus. And Patriotter basically steals every panel he's in, except for the ones Rigotortus is in, which he steals. All right, page 3. We actually start in the past. We start with a little flashback sequence of stuff that's crazy happening at Area 51. We got our favorite mad scientist over here. Subject also has an unusual buildup of chimeratons in his blood or inner bloodstream. What the devil? Guard, my lab is on lockdown. Yeah, because Ningen mercenaries are out here breaking into this place to rescue this guy. Oh, come on, there we go. He's a shapeshifter. All right, so we're not going to talk about him too much, but I did want to get through these first couple pages so you can kind of see how the book conducts action. Because this sequence kind of encapsulates it pretty well. You got some well-constructed stuff. You got some very dynamic angles, good art. Stuff is like right on point. We're not wasting a lot of time dancing around stuff. We're just getting right to business. And that's pretty much how the whole book feels, even when it's being funny. So I think I'm going to scroll down to page 6. Yeah, because page 6 introduces this guy and his dog. And the dog is awesome. Dog also steals scenes, just like Patriotter does. So you can see he's in Syria. He's fighting the bad guys and doing that kind of special forces stuff. So what do you think is going to happen? He gets pulled in to join with our heroes. Why not? He's being a hero. They're heroes. We can all be heroes together. And when I said the dog kind of steals the scenes, there's the dog stealing the scene. We got to go to page 11 just so you can see the dog talking to everybody. BFF? BFF! Comes over here. BFF? Die! And Patriotter does not know how to handle it. I enjoy that the animals talk in the little emoji bubbles and stuff. I think that's pretty fun. It lets them carry across a meaning for us without having to burden them with a voice. So we can kind of like intuit, how the little squeaks or whatever sound. That's okay. Your imagination is your most powerful tool when you're reading things. I'm going to zip down here to page 18, assuming it loads, because we're now on a mission. So what our heroes are up to here is they're breaking into a Ningen facility. We're kind of doing Metal Gear Solid, okay? There's a lot of Metal Gear Solid in the Black Ops stuff here. And they're breaking into the Ningen facility. They're doing some, super stealth man action. Super stealth man! Just like that. And they fling Rigotortus down here. Rigotortus is an absolute murder machine. Their mission is to get Misha and arrest her and bring her back for justice and freedom and democracy and stuff like that. There she is. I can't talk too much about some of the later shenanigans in the book because it'll give things away if I start mentioning stuff here. And I want you to go read this if you haven't already read it. It's absolutely just wonderful. It's a well-paced and light-hearted action story. Now, in the last issue, or last time she appeared, she lost her hand in a firefight. So here she is. She's got a little hook hand, you know. Arr, me first day with the hook. And not made of money. Over. Ma'am. So, if you don't remember, Ningen is like the mercenary company that her family runs. Misha, Common Comet, she is her little sister. And yeah, they're kidnapping her sister out from underneath her. Now, she's got orders not to go get involved in what's going down. So, of course, she goes and gets involved. And I just really like the way some of these panels look. Like, this is great. She's up here shooting, looking very dangerous and serious. Great lighting effect from the muzzle flash on her right there, too, by the way. That's awesome. Her jackalope fur coat looks great. Then here we got the animals, right? You got Patriotter hiding behind Rigid Tortoise. You got USAGI like running to hide, seek shelter. And, well, this should just be on a t-shirt, man. This should just be like a t-shirt right here. Just Patriotter's face and then the gun just going wild. It's just great imagery. It's fun, it's colorful, it pops off the page. And I did want to get this in here too, just to show this off, because I really liked this. The first time I read this book, which was years ago, and then when I reread it to prepare for this, I just got here and I was just like, yeah. Patriotter using Rigid Tortoise and going like full Rygar on somebody, right? It just looks great. Just look at this mean little face he's got right here. Super serious, super murder. Absolutely wild. Then I did want to flip to page 53, which is kind of far in the book. Because again, this is basically how she lost her hand. And so now she's got metal there, and so she intercepts USAGI's knife throw with the hook hand. Lots of fun in the action sequence. Now, the book, of course, is kind of comical because it's, you know, lol, funny animals, like doing serious combat stuff. Like, it takes a certain level of suspension of disbelief to look at a rabbit and believe that that rabbit is going to go fling with a knife and murder somebody. But that's kind of the premise of the book. We have a super murder rabbit. And I hope the rabbits that live in my yard don't become super murder rabbits. I'd be kind of screwed. Anyway, this is just a ton of fun. Actually, instead of waiting on that, let's just flip back over here. It's a ton of fun. Black Ops Volume 3 is a blast. It picks up right where Common America Volume 1 left off. It sets up Common America Volume 2. It builds off of the previous Black Ops issues. It's all set in the same world, and it's a ton of fun. You all have a great one, and if you have not read this, can recommend. Definitely can recommend. They might have done an omnibus book at some point. You might be able to go order that off the Iconic Comics website. You should go check that out. Until next time, bye-bye.